Ooh. All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea 4, Brighton 3, match reaction time. I am so happy. That was an unbelievable game. That watch-along that we just did, if you guys were there for the watch-along, if you're not even there, go and check the watch-along out and check out the crazy bits and pieces of that particular match on that watch-along. I wish that match continued on. The intensity, the energy, it did not feel like a preseason game. It was so fast and rapid. I mean, there was even a red card. This was not a friendly. This definitely was not friendly. And Pochettino said it as well before the match that this we're not looking at this as a friendly. This is a good opportunity to really shape up against the Premier League team. And I have to say, kudos to Brighton. I think we all knew this anyway. They're a very good team, man. Brighton, the way they played, they had most of the possession as well. Even though they were a man down, they're so comfortable with the ball. They're so technical as well. Even when you press them and you think your press has been very, very good, they can just play out very seamlessly. And they always have great movement. And they always look like a threat. But before we talk about them, and I don't want to talk too much about them, I want to talk about Chelsea. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. I am so looking forward to this upcoming season. Some of you guys thought, off the back of that first game, Wrexham, calm down, he's getting too excited. Look, we got a good team and we got a lot of hungry kids, man. A lot of good youngsters that I think are going to cause a bit of a havoc next season in the Premier League, and they will surprise a lot. They will not only surprise Chelsea fans, they will surprise rivals as well. I'm very confident. Moving into the new season, and I hope we continue in this manner. First up, Nicolas Jackson. I told you guys against Wrexham after the match, this guy is the real deal. He is the real deal. His structure, his physical, nature of him, he seems like he'll fit in easily. He'll score a bundle of goals in the Premier League. His pace, that goal that he linked up with Mudryk, that beautiful 1-2 give and take, and then Mudryk, we'll get to Mudryk as well. Unbelievable finish from Mudryk. Mudryk will cook in this upcoming season. But Nicolas Jackson, that assist for Mudryk, yet another assist in the first game. And that second goal, that goal for Nicolas Jackson, I think that was our third goal or fourth goal, was it? Gallagher must have been one of the, we can see it over here. Yeah, Nicolas Jackson, the fourth goal. Lovely through ball from Cucurella, but emphatic finish from Nicolas Jackson. The way he utilized his pace to get into that ball, runs in behind defense, and that emphatic slap across Brighton's goalkeeper. Oof, that was so lovely to see. This guy, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully everything goes well. None of these number 9 curse anymore. I wonder what jersey number he's going to take. Maybe stay away from the number 9, but even then, I don't really care. These, sub sort of 40, the 30 to 35 million transfers, they work out for us. But this kid, he looks like a serious player. And I can't wait till I see Nicolas Jackson link up with Christopher Nkunku. Pochettino alluded on this post-match. He said, soon you will see Nicolas Jackson with Christopher Nkunku. I cannot wait for that. So for me, Nicolas Jackson absolutely blew my mind. I was saying it in the watch along. Nicolas Jackson, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Nicolas Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought about Nicolas Jackson. Unbelievable young player that we have on our hands. He's gonna score goals. He will score goals in the Premier League. Next up, Mykhailo Mudryk. Wow. Really strong performance, man. His pace, there was a clip how he sort of passed, he put the ball forward, he sort of laid it off for himself, and he ran such rapid pace, ran and got to the ball, probably a bit overhit, but still got to the ball and delivered a cross. Some of the crosses from that left side, he's probably got to work on, but he's trying to deliver them with his left foot. But that finish, the layoff, the interplay, the 1-2, that he did with Nicolas Jackson and the finish. I lost my mind when I saw that finish. Real time. Mudryk, for me, I think he's going to cook. He's really going to cook. He's so determined. With all the other bits and pieces of shenanigans that he does online, there is a serious player in him as well. He's so determined to do well. He's so determined to work out at Chelsea Football Club, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I'm really looking forward to this. Next up, another one that probably impressed me in this match was, once again, the midfield was looking good in terms of Santos, even Cesare Casadei in the second half looked good. Santos, definitely. Andre Santos undoubtedly is a particular player we have to keep in the upcoming season. He's going to be a first-team squad player. Undoubtedly. He's far mature for his age, and he will be a very, very good backup for Enzo Fernandez. Hopefully we get Caicedo off the back of this match. Hopefully our owners, Brighton's owners, can get together, come to a solution, and finalize this deal for Caicedo. Now, if it's 100 million that they're asking, maybe then perhaps walk away from it. But if we can agree on something between 80 to 85 million, let's get this done and let's move on. Brighton, look, I'm pretty sure they'll find someone. Daoud looked very good for Brighton. Adam Lallana looked very good. I'm sure, James Milner will have something to say. They even had that right back, and Driga or whoever it was, man, looked really good. João Pedro is going to be a threat. Mitoma, now the next performer. So we had Nicolas Jackson, Mudryk, Malo Gusto. Ladies and gentlemen, people talk about Malo Gusto being a backup for Reece James. I'm not sure about backup, man. I think this guy will literally challenge Reece James for the top spot. Malo Gusto's defending against Mitoma was brilliant, except for obviously the goal that, the initial goal from Brighton, which is unbelievable set piece, and the kind of play that they worked out, something definitely from the training field. Besides that, Malo Gusto not knowing his surrounding, what's behind him, and then which led to a goal. Malo Gusto, that entire match was unbelievable, unstoppable. Some of the stuff that he had to do against Mitoma, I don't think you're going to get a more difficult test than Mitoma. Maybe Martinelli down the track, but Mitoma, wow. The crazy, threat that he was providing non-stop in that first half. I was so happy to see him go. But Malo Gusto, shout out to Malo Gusto to defend so well against him. Even Santos at times really defended well and helped out Malo Gusto on that side. Chukwuemeka had a decent enough outing. It was his link up with, I believe it was him. It might have been Chukwuemeka, Chilwell, and then back to Chukwuemeka, and then to Nkunku, who ended up scoring. So Chukwuemeka had a 50-50 game. There was some passes that was a bit mistimed. There were some dribbles that looked really good, but there was some times where his thinking wasn't quick enough, and Brighton, the way they pressed and won back the ball. Brighton are a very good outfit. Very, very good outfit. They're so comfortable on the ball. Every time they lose the ball, they win the back, try and win it back as quickly as possible. Even with a man down, they look like a threat, which is mad. We had a lot more, control when they had a man down, but they still, every time with the ball, they look like they could pose a bit of a threat. Next up, I want to talk about Ben Chilwell. Let's go from the back. Kepa, for me, not too much to complain about. A lot of people were saying he could have done something for that first goal. Mitoma header back to Danny Welbeck. I don't really think there's too much you can say. A couple of really decent saves. His distribution can be better. There was some good distribution, but in between there was some poor ones as well. So that's something he needs to work on. Overall, I think it was a decent outing. On the left side, Chilwell, I think there was some barnstorming runs from the left side that looked really good. Defensively, he could be a little bit more, helpful, I suppose. But then again, it is pre-season, so they will work on their fitness as we go. But Chilwell was strong. Lewa Colwill. Ladies and gentlemen, there's some statement that's out. Nizar Kinsella asked Pochettino about Lewa Colwill, and Pochettino straight up said, he's our player. He's staying. He's going nowhere. And he's going to be one of the best in England, and he's going to be one of the best for the English national team as well. So there you go. Big statement coming off from Pochettino in regards to Lewa Colwill. He ain't going nowhere. Brighton can shove it straight up. Do you know what I mean? Brighton, forget about it. Some of the long-range passes that Lewa Colwill was producing was wow. Besides that brash tackle to give away that penalty, and you're going to get that with a young kid. As long as it's not consistently happening, you're going to get that. You have to give them room to make mistakes. But Lewa Colwill was phenomenal. I think he's going to be a bit of a game changer for us from back. Like he's, as I keep saying, he's an attacking defender. Some of those long passes. There was another one where he put in for Chilwell. He on that left side is going to produce a lot of good stuff for us. He really will. There was another long pass where he hit it straight, but it sort of like banana curved and got to Chilwell once again. So sensational match from Lewa Colwill. Thiago Silva, strong outing again, captaining the side in the first half. He should be the captain. I think that will be the combination we're going to see, Thiago Silva and Colwill. When they were around, we looked really good. In the second half, it was Cucurella and Humphreys. That's why João Pedro had a bit of a field day. On the right side, Gusto was phenomenal. Andre Santos, as I said, was very good. Casadei in the second half was very good. Once again, really good dribbling for Casadei. I honestly would keep Casadei and Santos. So far for the two games that we've seen, obviously we want to see more. Andre Santos is staying. Casadei is the one that people are talking about. Does he go on a loan? Does he not? I would keep him. There's a lot of quality in him. Lot of quality. And to have them both as the backup for, hopefully we get Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, I think that will be fantastic. Gallagher, ladies and gentlemen, first half, not so good. I have to be honest. And I think we know about this. Gallagher, when it comes to a possession-based team, you don't get too much time against teams like Brighton to think. You have to be quick with your thought process. You have to be quick as to where your next pass is. You will get mauled at times. You will have 2-3 players on you to win the ball back. And that's where Gallagher was struggling. Second half, a lot better when it was without the ball. Made some really good tackles. And then with the ball, he was further up. He scored that goal as well. So second half, a lot better. But if we do get Caicedo, which we should, I can see Gallagher potentially leaving. I would rather keep Casadei and Santos. Chukwuemeka, we already said, some bits were good, some bits weren't that great, but yes, hopefully he's building on that. Nkunku, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to see him as a striker. I think he can play as a striker. The give and goes that he does as a striker. There was one ball in the first half, long, I think from Kepa or someone, and his first touch was so good. He just laid it off to the midfielder and once again ran, just like that first game against Wrexham, how he scored that goal. And that's something we can potentially see from Christopher Nkunku if he does play as a striker. But I do want to see Nicolas Jackson with Nkunku. Ian Maatsen, probably not the greatest game, but not bad game either. Worked hard off the ball, pressed well, had a chance to score a goal in the first half, didn't connect. Angelo Gabriel in the second half came on quite late. Didn't see too much of him, but that last bit, there was some nice interplay. That was a goal from, I think it was Angelo Gabriel, Casadei, Mudryk, back to Angelo Gabriel, to Nicolas Jackson. If that ended up being a goal, oh my God, I think I really would have jizzed all over. I really think would have jizzed all over. But look, I want to see a lot more of Angelo Gabriel till the end of the season. I think he's putting up a good fight so far to stay in the squad and not get loaned out. So watch this space. Raheem Sterling, one of the biggest disappointments of this match. The amount of time he was so scrambled with his decision process in the final third. The amount of times that he gave the ball away, he got dispossessed. There were times where he got into good positions by dribbling or just running behind defense and getting to a ball. But then when it came to the final third, he just lost his marbles, man. Absolutely lost his marbles. If he continues like this, there are players, youngsters who are hungry and they're going to take over. They will take over. So for me, that was the biggest disappointment. And I still believe in Sterling, and I hope he does wake up, because these preseason matches, they're important, man. They're important. There are others really impressing. It's time he shows up. So look, overall, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if I've missed out on anyone, but players that came off the bench in the second half mostly were all right. I don't have too much qualms about anyone besides Raheem Sterling's performance. I think he's probably been the biggest disappointment the entire match. But for me, the standout, Nicolas Jackson, clear-cut standout. He's going to cause a lot of havoc. And I'm glad we beat Brighton. And this scoreline absolutely flatters them, ladies and gentlemen. This scoreline, it shouldn't have been 4-3. It should have been 4-1. That penalty that gave away rash from Liverpool and the third goal, it was mad what João Pedro did to open up that space. I can't remember. It was Undev who scored off the back of João Pedro's good play. But at that time, Cucurella and Bashir Humphreys were CB. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know, man. I'm so happy. That watch-along was mad. We move on to the next one, I believe, is Newcastle. And yeah, man, let's carry on. Pochettino is giving me good vibes, man. He really is giving me good vibes. We march on to the next game, and let's keep building on this. Very excited about the, season that's coming up. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section how you felt about this match. I shall see you guys with a live stream tomorrow. Until then, take care. See ya.